Research into, what I do and finding out how to take people to that particular step in their life and to stay young. We find that there's a tremendous amount of things that's involved here. And the United States government realized after World War I, after the soldiers had marched for 100 miles a day with these packs, they were so incoherent, they couldn't even defend themselves, much less fight. So they wanted to find out why. So they put together a think tank after the war. And they came up with two reasons. One was they weren't properly trained, and two, that they were malnourished. And they didn't have the energy, the moxie, they didn't have the support, physical or mental, to support that type of physical demand. So they put together a big program with the best minds to be able to train a soldier to march that far and still be able to fight. So what they did is they put together nutritionists. That's where the vitamin companies came from, by the way. There was 5 of them that was started then. Eastman Kodak was one of them. Vitamin, it's actually chemical companies.
Eastman Kodak?
Eastman Kodak was one of those original vitamin companies, yeah.
Wow.
And I know you're in a hurry, but this is important. So what happened was they trained and trained and trained with nutrition and with trainers and soldiers, and they thought that if they could have a soldier, they finally come to this, if he could lie flat on the floor and reach over his head as far as he could reach and push himself off the floor, off the mat, then he would have his wrist, his elbows, his shoulders, his spine, every muscle, every tendon, and every bone in his body would be strong enough, because they calculate all this stuff out. And they found it was 2,500 pounds to the lower back alone. And if they could take someone and get them trained up to that point, then they would be absolutely the epitome of training, and they could march that far and fight.
Superman.
They tried and tried and tried. After years of training and the nutrition, they got 1 out of every 10,000 trained up to do it. And when I came across that study, I thought, well, wow, cool, I think I'm pretty hot stuff. So I got down on the floor and I did it.